Hi. In this video, we're going to take a deeper look at the Unity interface to learn about its various windows and layout. The Unity game engine is divided up into several windows and panels, each serving a different purpose and each representing an important step in creating a game. The primary and often largest area of the Unity editor is the scene view. The scene view is where you'll build 2D or 3D environments and position game objects like cameras, audio, and lights. You may have noticed that above this panel is a tab view. We can see here that we're able to switch between the scene and game views. While the scene view is where we build our game worlds, the game view is where we play and interact with the world we have built. Let's switch back to the scene view for now. Within the scene view, you'll find several toolbar panels that allow you to manipulate game objects, toggle different settings, show or hide elements in the scene, and more stuff like that. Each panel can be enabled or disabled using the overlay menu, usually located at the bottom left of the scene view. You'll learn more about ways to navigate and use the scene view in the next lesson. All of the assets for your entire game, including sprites, scripts, scenes, and more, can be viewed within the project window, which is typically located at the bottom of Unity. This houses all of your files for the entire project, but not necessarily for the current scene. Scenes can be thought of as different levels, and not all levels of your game will need every asset from the entire game. Unlike the project window, which shows every asset in your project, the hierarchy is where we view all of the assets in the current scene and their relationships to one another. The hierarchy offers the fastest way to add, remove, or view objects within your scene. If your scene objects are ever missing, make sure the scene hierarchy view is expanded by clicking the arrow to the left of the scene's name. Every asset in your project and every game object in your scene have components and properties, which are basically the building blocks of their functionality. These building blocks can be viewed in the inspector window. This will be a crucial window for developing interactivity and gameplay. Selecting a game object in the scene view, the hierarchy window, or the project window will reveal all of its properties and components in the inspector window. For example, when I select this transition manager object, we can see it has a transform and a scene transition manager script component. An important step in the game development process is obviously testing your game. You can run your game scene at any time by simply selecting the play button at the top of the Unity window. This puts Unity in play mode and allows you to interact with the world you've built and test the code you've written. While the scene is running, you can switch back to the scene view to view and edit the game world during gameplay. Keep in mind, though, that any changes you make will revert when the game ends. For example, I'm going to move this prop in the scene view, and we can see that when switching back to the game view, it has moved. However, when I leave play mode, we can see that the object's position has reverted to where it was at the beginning. Next to the play button, you'll also see pause and step buttons. These allow you to pause the scene while in play mode, or step through gameplay frame by frame. The final window we're going to cover is the console window. This is commonly a tab viewable next to the project window. The console window lets you see any logs, warnings, errors, etc. during gameplay. It will also print any issues or bugs within your code that might need to be fixed. As we begin to write scripts, we're going to be printing messages to the console to ensure our code is functioning how we want. If at any time while working in Unity, you lose or accidentally remove one of these windows or panels, you can quickly and easily return to the default layout. Simply select the layout dropdown in the top right-hand corner of the main Unity window, then choose Default. This is the layout all future lessons will use. Now that you're a little more familiar with the Unity game editor, it's time to talk about how to navigate the scene.